Dwight Ramos has firmly established himself as one of the indispensable cornerstones of the Gilas Pilipinas national basketball team. His versatility, basketball intelligence, and unwavering commitment have made him a fan favorite and a reliable presence on the court, regardless of the competition. Since first donning the national colors, Ramos has consistently demonstrated his value, seamlessly transitioning between playing as a guard and a forward. He brings a unique blend of scoring, playmaking, and tenacious defense, making him a critical component of Coach Tim Cohn's system. His leadership, both by example and through his vocal encouragement, has become just as important as the statistics he puts up on the scoreboard, cementing his role as a key figure for the team's present and future aspirations. As a seasoned member of the squad, Ramos's perspective carries significant weight within the Gilas program. He has been through numerous international campaigns, experiencing the highs of victory and the tough lessons that come with defeat. This journey has given him a profound understanding of what it takes to compete at the highest level of international basketball. His recent performance at the FIBA Asia Cup 2025 in Jeddah, where he averaged an impressive 15.2 points, 6 rebounds, and 2.8 assists, further highlighted his importance. Playing a vital supporting role to naturalized star Justin Brownlee, Ramos showcased his ability to step up when the team needs him most, proving he is a leader the younger players can look up to and rely on. His experience extends beyond the national team, as he also competes professionally in the highly respected Japan B-League with Lavanga Hokkaido. This exposure to different styles of play and high-level competition has only sharpened his skills and broadened his basketball acumen. When Ramos speaks about the national team's needs and its potential, his words are backed by a wealth of practical knowledge. Therefore, his enthusiastic endorsement of a new potential teammate is not merely a polite welcome. It is a strategic assessment from one of the team's most trusted players. His opinion signals a genuine belief that a new addition could be the missing piece the team has been searching for. This is why his recent comments regarding the potential inclusion of a new big man have generated so much excitement among the Filipino basketball community. Ramos understands the physical demands of FIBA tournaments and knows that talent alone is not always enough to overcome a size disadvantage. His readiness to welcome a new player into the fold demonstrates his team-first mentality, prioritizing the collective success of Gilas Pilipinas above all else. He recognizes the long-term vision for the program and sees how integrating fresh talent is crucial for sustained success on the international stage, especially as the team builds towards future World Cup and Olympic qualification windows. The subject of Dwight Ramos's excitement is Quentin Millora-Brown, a towering 6'10" center whose journey to the national team has been eagerly anticipated. Millora-Brown, a former standout for the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons in the UAAP, has long been on the radar of Philippine basketball officials. His potential to represent the country was previously hindered by eligibility regulations. However, in a significant development that came just after the conclusion of the FIBA Asia Cup 2025, the International Basketball Federation officially reclassified him as a local player. This pivotal decision means he is now fully eligible to play for Gilas Pilipinas without occupying the single spot reserved for a naturalized player, opening the door for his immediate integration into the team. Millora-Brown's background makes him a particularly compelling prospect for the national program. Having played collegiate basketball in the Philippines, he is already familiar with the local basketball culture and the immense passion that surrounds the sport. This familiarity should help ease his transition into the high-pressure environment of the national team. He recently showcased his capabilities against his potential future teammates when he played for the Macau Black Bears in a tune-up game against Gilas prior to the Asia Cup. This encounter gave the coaching staff and players a first-hand look at his skills and physicality, proving he can hold his own against top-level competition and providing a glimpse of what he could offer. Upon hearing the news of Millora-Brown's eligibility, Dwight Ramos did not hold back his enthusiasm. "I'm excited to see him in practice and definitely welcome him to the team," Ramos stated in a recent interview, offering a ringing endorsement of the new big man. His comments reflect a broader sentiment within the team that reinforcements are not just welcome, but necessary. Ramos further emphasized the strategic importance of this addition, saying, "A big guy like that, you've got to get him." This simple yet powerful statement underscores the urgent need for size within the Gilas roster and shows the players are ready to embrace anyone who can help them achieve their goals. Ramos believes that Millora-Brown can become a big part of the team's future, looking beyond the immediate upcoming tournaments. He envisions a revitalized front court that can compete more effectively against the taller, more physical teams from Australia, New Zealand, and the Middle East. For Ramos and the rest of the Gilas veterans, the arrival of a player like Millora-Brown is not just about adding another body. It is about strengthening the very foundation of the team. It represents a strategic move to build a more formidable and balanced squad capable of consistently challenging the best teams in Asia and beyond, heralding a new and promising chapter for Philippine basketball. The need for increased height and strength in the Gilas Pilipinas frontcourt is not a new issue, but it has become increasingly critical. For years, the team has relied heavily on the veteran duo of Junmar Fajardo, now 35, and Jepeth Aguilar, who is 38. While both have served the country with distinction and incredible dedication, their advancing age means the team must actively plan for the future. The physicality and grueling schedule of international tournaments take a heavy toll, and managing the minutes of these seasoned warriors is essential. The addition of Quentin Millora-Brown provides a much-needed infusion of youth and energy, allowing for a smoother transition as the team looks to build its next generation of big men. This necessity for front-court depth was thrown into sharp relief by the recent absence of the team's primary center, Kai Soto. The 7'3" prodigy is currently recovering from a significant ACL injury, which forced him to miss the entire FIBA Asia Cup 2025. Without Soto's towering presence in the paint, Gilas was noticeably vulnerable against bigger opponents, struggling with rebounding and interior defense. While Soto is expected to be a cornerstone of the team for years to come, his injury serves as a stark reminder of how quickly a team's strength can be compromised. Integrating another legitimate big man like Millora-Brown would provide crucial insurance and ensure the team is not overly reliant on a single player. The recent FIBA Asia Cup tournament exposed these vulnerabilities for all to see. Gilas Pilipinas finished a respectable 7th, but their journey was fraught with challenges that highlighted their lack of size. The quarterfinal loss to the eventual champions, Australia, was a clear example, as the Boomers dominated the paint in an 84-60 victory. Even in their group stage matches, such as the 94-86 loss to New Zealand, the team found it difficult to control the boards and contest shots effectively at the rim. These games demonstrated that to consistently compete with the elite teams in the region, Gilas must be able to match their physicality, and that starts with having a deep rotation of capable bigs. Millora-Brown's arrival could be the solution to many of these problems. At 6'10", he has the frame to battle with the giants of international basketball. He would join a promising young core of big men that already includes Soto and the 6'10" AJ Edu, creating a formidable and tall frontcourt rotation for the future. This trio could give coach Tim Cohn the flexibility to use different lineups, matching up against various opponents and keeping players fresh throughout long tournaments. The prospect of having 3 players who are 6'10" or taller gives the Philippines a dimension it has rarely, if ever, enjoyed, transforming a traditional weakness into a potential strength. Looking ahead, the future for Gilas Pilipinas appears brighter with the potential integration of new talent like Quentin Millora-Brown. The team is scheduled to regroup in November 2025 for the next window of the 2027 FIBA World Cup qualifiers, where they will face Guam. This fixture presents an ideal opportunity to introduce Millora-Brown to the system and allow him to build chemistry with his new teammates in a competitive setting. Following that, the team faces a much sterner test in February 2026, with crucial qualifiers against regional powerhouses New Zealand and Australia. Having a reinforced front court for those high-stakes encounters could prove to be the difference maker, The disappointing outcome at the FIBA Asia Cup 2025, where an unexpected opening game loss to Chinese Taipei, 95-87, complicated their path, served as a valuable learning experience. It underscored the thin margin for error in international competitions and highlighted the need for greater consistency. The addition of a player like Millora-Brown could provide a significant boost, not just physically but also psychologically. His presence would inject fresh energy and hunger into the squad, motivating everyone to elevate their game. For a team aiming to re-establish its dominance in Asia and make noise on the world stage, this continuous evolution of the roster is absolutely essential for long-term success. The ultimate goal for Gilas Pilipinas remains qualifying for the 2027 FIBA World Cup, and beyond that, the Olympic Games. Achieving these lofty ambitions requires a deep, talented, and versatile roster that can withstand the rigors of a long and arduous qualification process. Quentin Millora-Brown represents a significant step in that direction. His ability to defend the rim, secure rebounds, and provide a scoring threat in the low post would add new dimensions to the team's offense and defense. His integration alongside Kai Soto and AJ Edu could form the backbone of the Philippine frontcourt for the next decade, providing stability and a powerful interior presence. Ultimately, Dwight Ramos's enthusiastic welcome speaks volumes about the team's culture and forward-thinking mindset. It is a sign that the players are united in their quest for excellence and are ready to embrace the changes needed to get there. As the team prepares for its next set of challenges, there is a renewed sense of optimism. The combination of seasoned veterans, established stars like Ramos, and promising new additions like Millora-Brown creates a potent mix. Filipino fans have every reason to be hopeful, as the Gilas Pilipinas program continues to build a team that is not only capable of competing, but is truly built to win.